bad show. When I mentioned it actually on Twitter, in the midst of all this Little Mermaid hullabaloo, someone said to me, I'm not familiar. I can't relate. I don't understand anything about gargoyles. And I was like, that sucks for you, because that was a bomb ass show. But yeah, I'm just not fucking with these Disney live actions though. Like, it's the Little Mermaid. You got Aladdin. Aladdin looked like trash, and I didn't want to even go to the theater for it. I'm not going to the theater for any of these. I have not gone to the theater for any of these. But Aladdin looked the most trash. And then on top of that, I heard that like they gave Princess Jasmine a song because they were like, Princess Jasmine is the only Disney princess in canon who doesn't have her own song. Why the fuck should Jasmine have her own song? The name of the movie isn't Jasmine. It's Aladdin. The movie's about Aladdin. So why should Jasmine have her own song? Because she's a princess. Like, let's not pander. Again, pandering. Oh, we gotta give the girls in the audience something, some kind of female empowerment music. Like, no, we don't. The movie's not about her. She is privileged. Okay. She is a princess. She was born with a gold ass spoon in her mouth. Okay. She doesn't need a song. And on top of that, Jasmine was feisty without a song. Jasmine was out here saying, I'm not a prize to be won. Jasmine was out here like telling them, you guys shouldn't be picking who I should be marrying. Jasmine was telling people like, I'm gonna marry for love. Jasmine was out here breaking out the house and doing, Olympic jumps and shit, like, across rooftops and stuff. Jasmine was out here threatening Jafar like, I'm gonna have your head, for killing my boo. Like, Jasmine, she was strong. Like, she didn't need a song to sing to her strength. Like, she really didn't need that. But for whatever reason, again, pandering, let's give these little girls something, some empowerment, something. They did that, right? So this to me, this whole Little Mermaid thing to me is just like another set of pandering. Let's give the little brown girls something, because they're probably not going to do a Princess and the Frog live action because it's relatively new. And like I said, anything else, they're not going to put black people in. Like, they're looking to do like a Peter Pan live action. They're not making Tinkerbell black. They're not making Wendy and them wet black. They probably won't even make Tiger Lily Native American. They'll probably quote search for an actress for Tiger Lily and then find somebody else who's Native American looking to play Tiger Lily. And then with all like these other things that they plan, like this Snow White, they plan to do a Snow White live action, just about the prince. And they plan to do, they already did a Sleeping Beauty one. They plan to do, they've already done a Dumbo, live action. They're going down the line with the live actions with all these prominent, Disney films. And so, I'm guaranteeing you that they're throwing people a bone with the Little Mermaid, especially when they've seen the reaction of the Lion King and black folks love black people. It's a bunch of bullshit to me. And I'm not saying don't support these things, and I'm not saying I don't support them. I don't support the motivation behind them. I don't think they're being well thought out. I don't think that they're genuinely trying to attract a new generation. I think they are trying to press hard on the feelings of nostalgia of the older generations, and are hoping that the older generations will push the newer generation into watching these. I'm not of that. I'm of the older generation, but guess what? My sisters, before they had kids, guess what? When Disney was like, the vault is open, they went on and they bought DVDs of a shit ton of these movies. So my sister's kids, who are 10 years old, they're not hard pressed to watch The Lion King, because they've watched it on DVD. When we had the VHS, they watched it on DVD. So they know what it is, and they love it that way all the same. Okay. It doesn't need to be CGI lines in order for them to enjoy The Lion King. Right. So they enjoyed it either way. And then on top of that, The Lion King became a whole ass franchise, because there were 2 sequels and then like 2 TV shows, or at least one TV show. No, there was a Timon and Pumbaa TV show, and then now there's a Lion Guard TV show, which the kids also watched as well. So I feel like they're doing the most of The Lion King because they probably feel this is the one that they can get the most black dollars out of. So again, pandering, and I'm not for it. But that was me getting in my feelings about these Disney live action remakes. I know I talked y'all ears off about it, but I'm feeling it. Like, I'm really feeling it. And on top of that, like I said, I used to write about all the things that I never really thought about as a kid, but that I now realize as an adult about Disney films. And like I said, you can find those old ass posts, because they were like from 8 years ago, on ALJA the Writer. So ALJA the Writer.wordpress.com. I'm thinking about going back to it, probably editing and revamping some of the pieces that I have there, and then continuing the series and tackling other movies that I intended to tackle. I actually have like a piece of paper with all the movies and all the thoughts that I had about each and every one of them that I just never got to because life happened. But before I go, I'm going to leave you guys with this sullen note, this sad note about The Lion King. Y'all ready for it? Are you ready for it? Simba and Nala are brother and sister. Yep, they are. Because Mufasa was the only male of the pride. Scar wasn't fucking nobody. So if Mufasa was the only male in that pride, and it was nothing but bitches there, and Nala was there and Simba was there, that means Simba and Nala are brother and sister. And with that, I want you to mull that over as you love up on Donald Glover and Beyonce being brother and sister, feeling the love tonight and having a little incestuous lion baby as you go to bed. Okay. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fifi After Dark. I absolutely enjoyed this CBD infused cold pressed juice by Black Imperial Farms. I don't think it actually did anything. I do feel like a little relaxed though, but I think I'm not feeling a lot of it because I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable chair, and if I lay down, I'll probably like feel it go through my body a little bit more. But in any event, you guys can hit me up and tell me how much you can't stand the fact that I said all the things that I said about Disney. Getting your feelings, go ahead, buzz me if you want Beehive. You can find me on Instagram at ALJA0214. You can also find me on the Twitsters at LaJoliePoeta. That's LAJOLIEPOETA. If you have all the feels, please be sure to catch me on either of those, or you can hit me up on the Adultish handles, which is Adultish P0DCAST. That's Adultish, one word, ADULTISH P0DCAST on both Instagram and Twitter. And if you don't want to make it so public, you can make it private by sending us an email at adultish@digidiz.net. So that's adultish at digidiz.net. Yep, I was correct. So adultish at digidiz.net. Okay, I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in to this episode of Fifi After Dark. I probably will be back to get more feelings about Disney off my mind, and you can always just skip that episode. However, I wish that you wouldn't. Please download, share, subscribe, like, rate, review, do all that stuff, right? Just keep the spreading the adultish word out there. Keep us in your mind and in your thoughts, and make sure to let all your peoples who love listening to kooky, fun podcasts know that we exist, because we are here for that tribe of folks. Once again, I love you all for listening. Bye.